Oh, who are you?
Oh,
Is this Hermes?
I can wait.
It is Hermes.
Take your time.
That's Hermes?
Who is that?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. I am so excited for this game. I have been excited for this game for months, ever since it was announced, really. But I have been following this game immensely because it combines a lot of the things that most of the things that I love. Uh, Role-playing games, Broadway musicals, mythology. I can throw Critical Role in there because I think like half the cast is in this. But this game is a musical RPG, so I have the game audio up a little higher than I usually do, because that is going to be very important for this. We're here for the music. We're here to jam. We're here to experience Laura Bailey et al. Singing. And when I say this game has an amazing cast, I mean we're talking Laura Bailey, Troy Baker also the voice director for this. We're talking Anthony Rupp of Rent fame. We're talking Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. We're talking Felicia Day of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. We're talking just so many Merle. Yeah. But we have Ashley Johnson playing the lovely Calliope. This is such a great. I can't say that it is such a great game, but it's such a great cast. I have not played any of this. I booted it up for about 2 seconds to just make sure it booted before the game started, before I started recording. But yeah, I am excited. I am excited to play this along with you guys. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? New game. Save slot 1. From our team across the world, enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and Boonwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home of many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Nisitapai. I am probably going to cut this out of the final because I am butchering this. Blackfoot, Metis, and Nakota Sioux. I butchered all of that, and I apologize if I do leave this in. Alright, there are content warnings. Let's see what those are. Alcohol use, violence, PTSD, death, and themes of suicide. Alright. Begin game. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Act 1.
"4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Ooh. Off key.
Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Well, I'd say so. Maybe we should try that. It couldn't be worse, or you're trying to make me feel better. It couldn't be worse.
In your dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up.
Implying
Kaz,
that he
do you need a ride?
asked more than once.
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Okay, so we have a band.
Grace,
We're
you
looking
okay?
for some change. Okay.
I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Ooh, we have a romance option. I'm not gonna go romance just yet. I know you meant well.
I appreciate the effort, Freddie, I really do, but
But it didn't work all that well, huh?
it's just a sobering dose of reality, you know? What if it never gets easier? What if I never figure this out?
Just gonna figure it out by the end.
You will, Grace. You're too hard on yourself.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Freddie.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Oh, Freddie.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
This is one of the songs that I have heard.
Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Laura Bailey, everyone.
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You
And Ashley Johnson.
have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
She wasn't, but she is now. Let's hear it. Let's hear her out.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument, or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea. Though I'm about to with no sails, not a you still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh, here we go. Alright, so this is the main part of this game is, are we going to be charming, kick-ass, or clever? So, charming, this is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Kick-ass, in your face. This Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Or clever. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, wittier. So, I think with this first playthrough, I'm going to choose clever.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Ooh, we have something based on the trait. You aren't here to audition. Can I ask what's wrong? Have we met before? I'm glad you did. I think we go with the one for our trait. You aren't here to audition.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
A song title.
You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
She's a 20-something. Of course she feels adrift. Ooh. Do we joke about it, be honest, or be guarded? God, I feel called out by this because I would joke about it.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see.
Oh.
I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then. Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
I didn't know that was gonna happen that quick. I knew it was gonna happen, but Jesus. I'll get help.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
The fuck?
What is that?
We are now Iron Man. Oh, we got power. Oh no. Oh, who are you?
Oh,
Is this Hermes?
I can wait.
It is Hermes.
Take your time.
That's Hermes?
Who... Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Hermes being like a bike messenger in New York makes so much sense. But that's Hermes. We need help.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone. Or...
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know? She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
That was her
A
soul?
what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool.
Oh, go fuck
Let's
yourself, Hermes. What explanation was that? We're a god now? What? That's the helmet. Oh, is this Athena?
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Not touch any of the ancient priceless artifacts. You know, sitting on the desk doesn't count. Boots on the desk. Boots on the display doesn't count. We've been here all night? Are you just now noticing the cookies if we've been here all night? Oh, that's not an artifact. Oh shit. The fuck is this shit?
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses,
Felicia Day, everybody.
has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Just what exactly the fuck?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
That's
The shiny
not an
doorway.
explanation.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love.
That's Aphrodite.
And the one glaring at you is Persephone.
That's
once queen
Persephone.
of the underworld.
Ooh.
Together, we are the chorus. We
Damn.
rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Be the first thing I'd be asking is, wait, gods are real?
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
You
Right,
live
and
here?
you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I'm
getting like a
what I
darker
must.
Percy Jackson vibe. You expect me to believe that?
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
So you say I'm a god. What exactly does that entail?
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
The fuck? What gives you the right?
Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, everybody.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice.
Ooh, song.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone,
Now that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
You'll have to see
the chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
We need to find the truth. Let me prove myself. I want a trial. Let me prove.
I can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
So I live?
So, no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
1 week?
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
How do I find the killer? Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Oh, that's
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
I don't want your fucking cookie. I don't trust it. That's how I die. Those things are poison. Okay. So a lot just happened there. So we just met the gods. That's a thing. We have a week to find Calliope's killer, who is not us. We have a week to find Calliope's killer, who is not us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that is a drift in the background. I had to listen to it. Oh boy. So we have a week to find Calliope's killer. Oh boy. So day 1. Time to head home.
Grace? Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Something did?
Did something happen to you?
Oh, do we break the tenet immediately? I became a god. You didn't find a body. That sounds suspicious. That'll have the chorus so far up our ass. Make up a story.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night.
I mean, is it wrong?
Why didn't you answer your phone?
Didn't have signal.
I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup.
Oh, go
was it?
fuck
'Cause,
yourself.
You know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Who are you? It definitely was not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Oh, she can see him too.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. It's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
Wait, she immediately
The
went
days
Greek
of
god?
idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
I would have gone
I've come
Pan,
to
like the
offer
thing
our
I'm about to
newest
hit you
idol
with. Get
a
the fuck
helping
out of my
hand.
apartment!
Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
And what do you get out of this? Pan... Okay. Pan is one of the better gods. But he is still a Greek god, so what the fuck do you get out of this?
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
Oh, fuck off. Can we talk in front of Freddy?
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Huh.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Do you see the guy with the horn?
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
So she's
I was
just
a little
buying
distracted.
this?
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Through an emotional breakdown. You're taking this well.
You are taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
You need help, so I help.
Yeah, that's a good
Even
point.
if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me,
killing the
dear
vibe.
lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who is set adrift most cruelly.
How do you know? How do I know you're not?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
And what's in it for you?
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
Which means he's gonna ask for something in the future. How did you know about it?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't trust you in the slightest. Tell me your
Okay,
advice.
I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Chorus started singing.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then,
Freddy obviously doesn't trust him.
close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Oh.
Grace, you know that you're lost now.
Okay, this is a song from the trailer.
You've been given
So I have heard a little bit
powers
of
you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Try to roll with it.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks? Spouting crap about powers. He could be dangerous, what do you think? Sing it, Freddy, I hear you. We've only just met, now he's my new best friend. Now I'll owe him a favor. And what will he want in the end?
You're lucky I got to you. There's people out there who will come for you. I've heard that you're making so much ado. You're lost and I'm trying to help.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I'm so glad I found you. Wolves all around you. But can you survive on your own?
What do I do then?
Whatever you wish. The power is yours.
Grace, I'm frightened.
It's okay, Freddy.
We need to rip out a solo, right? Let's do it. Not the kind of solo I was expecting.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
My body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering. Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
And look so
I see what I see, kid. Freddy has no idea, kid. You'd be far better off on your own.
I don't know about that.
Really? Now you're just being silly. Maybe the muse isn't feeling the gravity. Or do you refuse and, like ostriches, happily stick your heads in the sand? Grace, I could be your right hand. Freddy, you better leave her alone. Let me do what I do or she'll sink like a stone.
Lost girl, I know I'm not a lost girl, but this is all new and I don't know what to do. Should I stay with my bestie? This goat's getting testy. Won't be lost on my own. I'll always be
We gotta choose Freddy.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
I forced people to sing, but I didn't have full control.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point, then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
That looks more like a crude drawing saying, this one right here. You should have led with that.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Yeah, I don't trust him in the slightest.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Oh. I don't want to put Freddy in danger. I don't trust Pan.
Oh, yeah. You can come on the next life-threatening mission, Freddy. Totes promise.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
And I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
And he's gone. All right. The Muse's Hideaway. Decided to stick with your bestie, not a lost girl. Oh. I should check out the address Pan gave me. So I wonder if later on in the story there will be different places to go to. Like following up on different leads. So let's continue on, shall we? See what's at Calliope's place. Ooh, that looks like a nice building. That looks fancy as fuck.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
No, it's empty. Ooh, art. So much art. Instruments.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Yeah, great job, Grace.
I better
Doing
look
great.
around.
Oh, we can look at stuff. Ooh, let's start with the Warhol.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Guitar.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Live 1,000 years. Light. Look at the chandelier.
After After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Elegant painting.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Drum set. I just saw the Elvis picture on that list.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
I mean, let's take a look at Elvis. Is that a Is that a...
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't, like, his muse, or...
Take a look at harp.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Yeah. Instruments. That would be a piano. A piano music.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Alright, so we've looked at everything down here. Let's go upstairs. And hopefully there's not a killer up.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
I love these spiral staircases.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There's only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
Oh, man. What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
You're not just here to grieve.
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it. sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Damn. Alright, so, big question. Why did you speak up? He was the one who did.
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
So you won't help me at all?
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Ooh, that's an intimidating presence.
I can't do this.
Don't you want the truth?
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Oh, song time. Her eyes are glowing. Song time.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect.
Blames himself.
The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and effect.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually
Kind of giving a interrogation room kind of feel.
You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
Prove that you didn't.
Cause and effect. Somebody finds you here, they might project and think you
killed her. No.
Then help me and you'll show I never had a reason to suspect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
I knew you'd come around.
Pick up the beat a little bit.
You might have gained some ground. Perhaps there is some change we can affect.
That hidden voice
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Not necessarily.
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
There you go again.
There you go again, telling me what I do or do not need.
I apologize. I didn't mean it that way. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. That'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Look at your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
First things first, you keep calling him Paul?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
You live here?
You live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
How well do you know Apollo?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
You're still a suspect. You're still a suspect. You're still...
No, you're still a suspect. I need to learn what you're really about.
All right, that's fair.
A suspect? You mean like a suspect in a crime suspect? Paul? Lady, I know bad. Paul's a lot of things, but he ain't bad.
You're good with...
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Alright. We need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Okay. The one from the chorus? What? No, the one from Queens.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
You're helping.
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
I admit, you've got me curious.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Well then, I think on that nice little cliffhanger, that's where we're gonna leave it. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting one. So we have Apollo on our side. We kind of rejected Pan. We do have Freddy on our side. We do have Freddy on our side, which is phenomenal. Oh, man. Alright. Underworld. Persephone's nightclub. Oh, this is gonna be good. I think this might be the other song that I heard from the live performance they did a couple months back. So this is gonna be good. We gotta confront Persephone. This is only day 1, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, we still got 6 more days to go. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.